What is up, everybody? Danny Rocksteady. Thanks for checking out another episode. Today I'm going to be packing for a camping trip, and so I wanted to show you guys the kind of stuff I carry with me and how I carry it in the RAV4. Well, let me run the intro and I will see you guys in a second. Let me just grab some of the gear that I need. So this is my 3-piece sleeping bag. This is, I just got my tent, Ozark Trail. I have a burner here. So on this trip, I'm also gonna bring some lights, lantern. Tarp is always good to have. One of the things I highly recommend stocking up on are these party glow sticks. These things are great to hang on line and things like that, especially in the dark, so that you're not running into any lines or anything that's tied down. So if you don't have any of these, definitely something that I recommend keeping in your camping gear. This is the stuff that I'm going to stage and then get this all loaded into the Pelican box. I should be able to fit most of this stuff, if not all of it, into the Pelican box, with the exception of the sleeping bag and maybe 1 or 2 of the lights. In the RAV4, I have an MXT 275 by Midland. Great systems. The comms always come in loud and clear. I also carry a set of Midland X Talkers inside the center console. Since those are portable, those are great for use when you're at camp. Cell phone reception is typically pretty spotty in most of these camping spots, so that's not something you want to rely on. This is what Apple Maps looks like right now. So another important piece of gear to keep with you is a map. Morning, everybody. So we're on the Monache Trail now. We are not quite at the meadows. We stopped and set up camp around 7:30, 8 o'clock last night, right before the sun went down. Alpha over here has had a great time playing in the dirt and hanging out in the forest. Oh boy. The camp is starting to slowly wake up. I decided to just take Alpha out real quick to do a quick walk, let him do his business. We're gonna head back to the camp and get some coffee made. From there, we'll see you at the next spot. Let me show you what it looks like right now. These meadows. Justin took some drone footage of the area, so hopefully he'll share that with me. That way I can share it with you guys, and see you guys in a bit. So what's up, guys? After a long day out on the trail, we're here at our final camping spot. We have the river. I have my RAV4 all set up as my little camp station. Let me show you guys around real quick and show you what I have set up. So I have the 5-foot Roam awning deployed, as you can see here. The awning is definitely one of my favorite additions to the RAV4, especially for camping. Having shade on the go is definitely awesome to have. On the awning, as you can see, this is my light setup. It's about 7 o'clock now. It'll be a lot darker and you can see the full effect of these lights. These are simple rope lights that I picked up from Harbor Freight. As you can see, run along the perimeter of the awning. The awning is plugged into a little battery pack that supplies a AC port. I actually keep 2 sets of these lights. I have the other set in the Pelican box right now. They are linkable, so I can actually turn this from, I believe it's around a 12-foot rope to a 24-foot rope. For my sleeping amenities, have table, some chairs, then a pouch for the trash. Some of the simple kitchen equipment that I have that I bring out on these trips have a single burner. I think I showed you this earlier in the video. Chopping board, knife, and then this plastic box here to keep all of the dried goods. Pop this open. One of the workhorses so far of this weekend has been the rinse kit pod. I wasn't able to really use the rinse kit for the purposes it was designed for in that last video. Just something to be able to kind of show you and kind of use the rinse kit for a bit while everybody was under lockdown. We've gone through most of the water in here, so we are leaving tomorrow morning. So this has provided enough water for the whole weekend trip. So your nozzle here for my cooler. I'm using a Titan Roto cooler. I got this is the smaller version. I believe it's the 20-quart one. For ice packs, I've been just recycling these ice packs that came with it was like a Freshly or a Blue Apron type of delivery, and we've been out here for about 2 days now, and it's still solid ice in here, so it's definitely held the temperature. Here's the queen size mattress. This one has a built-in air pump, so I can plug this into my battery pack. This is the battery pack that I run. This is a 300-watt power source. And so this battery pack will help me inflate the mattress. And another essential piece of gear that I carry on trips, this is actually in the car at all times, is a IFAK kit. So this is my trauma kit. See if I can open it one-handed. One second. So within my IFAK kit, this is one I've assembled myself. So I have a cat tourniquet in here, some gauze, there's some duct tape, there's some PPE in this pouch down here, antibiotics, there's also some bandages and things like that in here, and I also keep a hemostatic agent back here, just some quick clot, just in case. There's some quick clot in here. One important note, when you carry a first aid kit or just any type of trauma kit, make sure you take the 511. Make sure you take the time to actually learn the equipment that you're carrying and how to use it, because there's really no point in having a first aid kit if you don't know how to use any of the equipment in here and administer first aid. And then finally, we have Alpha chilling with us over here. Here's the rest of the camp. So far the camping trip has definitely been awesome. Met a lot of cool people and got to hang out with the people that I love hanging out with on a regular basis as it is. You have Trail Trek there, Jay Breezy's rig back there. Rob has been with us the whole trip, and then Mario met up with us around 3:30 a.m. last night at our last campsite. And so tomorrow we are heading out early. It's going to be a lot harder going out than it was coming in, so I anticipate there being some stress on the way back.
trying to get out of this Monache Trail area. I'm gonna link back up with the rest of the guys here at the camp, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we're all packed up. We're mostly packed up. Still got these guys going. So we're all packed up. We're about to head back out. This is probably going to be the most difficult part of the trail because we're going to go back through everything that we drove through to get out here. This is definitely hands down the most rugged terrain that I've taken the RAV4 through. Hopefully we'll be able to get some footage for you guys of us going through some of these obstacles. We saw everything from steps in the rocks to some steep inclines, a bunch of divots, and some tight squeezes between these trees. So wish us luck, and I will see you guys on the other side.
Hit start, get over there, park, so I can put myself in position to spot. You're gonna crust up right there. All right, made it. All right, so go way passenger here, all the way passenger. Okay, that was good. Good job.
All right, so we just got through all of the difficult obstacles to get out of this place. From here should be pretty smooth sailing. We'll head back into town, gas up, get some food, and I will catch up with you guys in a second. We are now back at home. Just wanted to recap on the weekend and the camping trip overall. The entire time we were out there, we had no cell phone reception whatsoever. Completely cut off from the civilized world. We were on the road for 6 hours at least today, coming back home. But we were way out past Bakersfield in the Inyo National Forest. So another thing, when we finally did get reception and we were connected to the whole world, it turned out that LA was rioting and all this crazy stuff was happening while we were gone. While we're on the camping trip, there's a focus on simplicity and just kind of relaxing. And then you come back into town and there are places on fire, and it's crazy to come back to the real world. We've got to plan the next trip soon so that we can kind of escape this craziness. Look at this rig. Sadly, I think I have rashed 3 out of my 4 brand new wheels. This front driver's side was rashed when we hit Burns Canyon a couple weeks ago. This back one here today, I didn't realize was there until we were airing back up. Right there. So one of the pieces of equipment that I brought with me that I didn't get to show you guys, I bought this emergency jump starter around the beginning of the pandemic when everyone was sheltering in place and staying at home, and the car wasn't being run as often because I wasn't commuting to work or working from home. So what I was noticing was the battery on the Adventure seemed to die after 3 or 4 days of non-use. It wouldn't die, but it would have it would struggle starting. And so I picked up one of these. So the way this works and what this is for is if you need a jump, if your battery dies and there's no one there to give you a jump, or you don't have jumper cables or whatever, this is something that you can keep in your car. And essentially it's like one of those external battery packs that we all are familiar with now to charge our devices. Essentially this one is designed to jumpstart your car battery. If you're having issues with your RAV4 battery or any car battery, I would highly recommend keeping one of these in your car, these Rugged Geek battery packs. These are super tiny, as you can see, and you can keep them under your seat or in your trunk, and that way you don't have to worry about ever needing a jump, especially if you don't have things like roadside assistance or you're out on the trail where there is no such thing as roadside assistance other than the buddies that you came with. So make sure you have buddies to go out with you on the trail. And there you have it, guys. I know this video is about 2 months late. I've been building up my design company, and so that's been taking up a lot of time away from editing and YouTube, but I do have quite a few install videos lined up for you guys. If you liked seeing what the RAV4 could do out in the Monache Meadows, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.